What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Everton career mode. It's the chairman. Hello?
You're an absolute embarrassment.
What?
What are you celebrating qualifying for the final of the Carabao Cup for after winning the first leg of a two-leg semi-final? You're a joke. You're making the club look absolutely ridiculous. If you don't win the second leg and get through to the final, you are sacked. That is the end of your time at this club. And also, turn the difficulty up. What are you doing playing on world class? You're making us look like a joke. Get it on legendary.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I was just enjoying the transfer window. That's a lot of pressure now. If I don't... Wait. What do you mean this? We won 3-1. What do you mean that... Oh my god, there's a second leg. Right. This career mode has just took a turn. We won 3-1 away at Old Trafford to go through to Wembley. Except we didn't. And now if we don't win, or at least not lose by 2 goals at home to United and make it to the final, and I've got to up the difficulty to do it, we're getting the sack. And we've still got the January transfer window to deal with whilst the club is now in turmoil. Okay, first things first then. Let's head over to the settings. And I was playing on world class, by the way, comment section. I wasn't playing on semi-pro with sliders. It's been world class the whole time. But fine. If you guys want it, I'll put it up to legendary. There you go. And you guys also did say that you'd like to see a lot more simmed matches and also matches where I watch from the sideline, which I think is a very good idea. I did batch record a lot of the career mode, all of the career mode that you guys have seen so far, because Ed's Rob was on holiday, and then it's lucky, to be fair, because I ended up getting sick. So we're back now. Apologies, my nose is a little bit stuffy, but I think it's going fine. I think we're being quite realistic. We are 7th, which I don't think is outside the realms of possibility in real life, you know? I think we're doing okay. We are perhaps a little bit too close to the Champions League, but we are also only like 5 points off being 13th for something, which is where we are in real life. You know, like, I think it's fine. But yes, sure, we'll up to difficulty. Why not? Legendary, here I come. And if we don't get through, and we don't get to Wembley, I'm getting the sack. So that's good. Welcome back. I hope you're all good. I'm glad you guys have been enjoying this career mode. Lots of you guys putting really nice comments. It'd be fun to do a press conference from you guys. I think we should absolutely do that. I think that's a great idea. Maybe we should save it till the end of the season. After our first season, we'll do a press conference with the fans. You guys in the comment section. But if you have got any good questions, feel free to comment them in this video, and I'll start writing them down, think of some answers for you guys, maybe do a little intermediary press conference for you if you want. I mean, the first press conference question probably would be from Alexander, who says, I swear the Carabao Cup semi-finals are double-leg games. Yeah, apparently the chairman knew that and I didn't, and now my job's on the line. So that's great. Let's get back into the career mode. Let's get you guys up to date. We are, of course, in the middle of the January transfer window. We have sent our scouts out to find ourselves a world-class prospect at striker. They are also still looking for a left-back because that's what they were doing, but we can swerve that off and just get on the striker hunt, to be honest with you. Beto, our man Beto, is out there on the transfer list, getting paraded about for other clubs to try and find himself a club to get us some transfer budget. And we're out here looking for a decent potential world-class prospect. This guy looks quite good. 75 to 91 potential. If that, as we scout him further, goes up towards the high 80s, we could be onto something. This guy looks like he should be in one direction. I'm going to be honest with you. It looks a bit like Louis Tomlinson. But he has got 80 to 86 potential at 17 years old, which is actually quite good considering he's only worth about 600 grand. Questions about this guy? A bit more scouting. This man, 97! Scout him. I want to know more. And he's also from Sweden. He's playing in England, but we did send our scout out to Sweden for look for a striker because we know what Swedish strikers are like. And then lots of other options. It's not going too bad. We've got a bit of the transfer window still to go. We've got ourselves a new CDM that we've signed in Martel in the last episode. You can also cover it centre back, which is great. And we do still have a scout out looking for a left back, but it's not an absolute priority in January. What we do need is a little bit of striker depth if we're going to shift our backup striker on. And we will need some fullbacks and stuff like that as we move into the career mode proper, or rather into the next seasons. But for now, I think we're doing all right. The main thing that we've got cover for, or missing cover 4, perhaps, is Cam, with Mail and Roll getting recalled because Carimo doesn't follow proper transfer laws and it's not written in there. But otherwise, we're cooking along quite nicely and we're doing quite well. We are on, I believe, the 18th of January, and we've got 6th versus 7th away at Villa next. But, you know, let's keep January ticking along. Beto has been told he's surplus to requirements and is now glad. Well, screw you then, Beto. I'm happy you're going, mate. Sorry, that was a little bit unprofessional when my job's on the line. Let's just keep ticking along through January. We've got an updated scout report for this guy. 74 to 94. Let's keep this scouting going. I'm liking the look of this, and we could be swooping for Fulham's 18-year-old striker. And let's see what Jordan Pickford wants to say as well. Hi boss, not one to complain to say I'm happy with the club, but I'm worried the transfer window is almost over and we don't look like we've brought in the players we need to strengthen the team. Don't worry, Jordan, I'm working on it, mate. And just like that, immediately we've received an offer for Beto. 7.3 million from Rayo Vallecano. And we reckon we could get between 5.9 and 11.1. And I am, of course, a master negotiator. So let's jump straight in and start doing some negotiations, shall we? Turns up in a plain white t-shirt, have we? All right, hey there, Delilah. Relax, buddy. I'm going to be more professional, otherwise I'm just going to take all of your money. Right, sit down. Let's talk business. You want 7.3. Market value 7. Could potentially get 11. I'm not a greedy man. We've already got 12. Let's go 9.5. Let's see what they say. Let's not take the piss. Oh my God. The tension has risen and he's come back in and said, no, 7.3. Now listen, I was coming in with a 7.3 from you and 9.5 from me. And meet in the middle, you know? 8.5. Something like that. 8.3. If that's how we're going to play it, that's how we're going to play it. You try and hardball me. I'll be the sucker who crumbles. He's walked off. You unprofessional. I will not be dealing with Rayo Vallecano again. That is disgraceful business etiquette. You float all the way to Finch Farm in your stupid little t-shirt to sit there for 20 seconds and say no. Couldn't even come back with a counter. It's a disgrace, to be honest with you. And I didn't want to sell them to you anyway, actually. But before we do any more transfer dealings, we've got games to play. Yes, the club might be in turmoil behind the scenes, but the players still need to go out on the pitch, and I want to see a big performance from them. 6th versus 7th. You guys are telling me I'm winning too many games. This is unrealistic. This is where the players can go to Villa Park, put on a performance, and show the media, you lot, that you don't know what you're talking about, to be honest with you. And we are destined for bigger things as a club together, with me at the helm, because we are going to be going to Wembley. Do not worry. Hopefully. So, away at Villa Park. Let's get into the game. Off we go then. It is a cold, rainy night in Birmingham. I've got myself a nice cup of tea to keep warm. And we're hopefully going to enjoy a good game of football and put on a really, really good performance. And I'm not appreciating that bald spot on the back of my head, to be honest with you, mate. What are we playing at there, EA? That is completely unrealistic. Is this good for Milliman? Go on, get the ball down the line. Love to see it. Make a run, Illy. There he goes. This is good football. You need to be busting a gut to get in that box, Tierno. Anyone in there, if there's no support, but he's what a corner. Very, very good football. That's what I like to see. Very nice. Play him. Go on, Tierno. Go on, Tierno. How's the finish? Oh, what a save. Oh my God, how have we not scored? Keep it going, boys. This is beautiful football, you know. We are controlling the game really, really well. I'm very, very happy to see it. Nicely down the line from Milan. Get on the overlap, lads. Okay, no, you ignore me. Well done. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Look at the passing, by the way. It's like watching Barcelona. This is unbelievable. All right, that's a good first half. I'm pleased with that. I'm pleased with what I've seen. Away from home, we've dominated the ball. We've dominated the game. We just need to be a little bit more direct and bag ourselves a goal. Up the finishing, up the directness, and we're smashing it. I'm going to go into the dressing room. I'm going to talk to the lads. I'm going to give them 15 minutes at the start of the second half just to be a little bit more direct with their play. Otherwise, we might start to see some changes. Okay, this is good. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. Can Illy find the pass? No. Come on, Illy. Right, I want an aggressive 10 minutes. Show me what he's got. Let's get pressing. It's good from Barry. Waiting for the overlap. Gives it to Miko. Into Tierno. Oh my God, that was close. All right, I like it. It's better, but we are bringing some subs on. Martel, Alcaraz, and Dibbling are coming on in midfield to change the game. Come on, boys. I want to see a big half an hour. Come on, Miko, hit him. Well done, Martel. Good impact instantly. We love it. It's nice from Barry. What can Dibbling do? Lovely. Lovely. Oh, this is football. This is football. Go on, Milan. Oh, it's a finish of a right back. This is good pressing from the front. Lay it off Tierno. Very nice. Schlager's battling, you know. He's absolutely scrapping. Good patience. He gets it back. He plays him through. Penrith! Ref! Yes. Yes. Big last 5 minutes. Come on, Tierno. Oh, he skinned him. He skinned him again. Yes! What a goal! Go on, lads. Come on, my striker. We absolutely love it. Look at me going mad. I'm over there. I'm over there. Come on. That is unbelievable. Nothing silly. 3 points away from home. Let's see this game out. Can we stop highlighting the ball patch, please? Please, EA. Get that camera off my screen. There we go. What a performance that is. Absolute domination for the whole game. And in a moment of magic from Tierno, Barry gets us the win. Love it. Absolutely love it. Got nothing but praise for all of my players in this post-match press conference. I think they all played brilliantly. I think the midfield pressed. I think the high tempo, energy, lovely passing play, kept the ball really, really well. Overall, dominated the game and a much deserved 3 points against a team just above us in the league. And look at this. Look at this, Real Vallecano. Who are you? We've got 2 Premier League clubs coming at us. Looking... Wait, hang on, that's Pickford! Oh my God, you can piss off, mate. Absolutely not. Go away. However, we do have an offer from Fulham. Am I right in thinking that my scouts are scouting a Fulham striker? They are. Well. How the deals sometimes just fall into place. 2 more days of scouting Jonah, and we'll have a full report on our 18-year-old potential Swedish wonder kid. We've also got an offer for Beto from said club for 7.3 million. Let's not get too carried away. Let's just wait a couple of days to let our scouts do their work. Right, you can piss off as well, Fenerbahce. Get gone. However, not only are our scouts doing the work, we've got big money coming in from Saudi Arabia. Now listen, lads, 7.7 mil from Al Nassr. You got to be taking the piss. I know how this world works. I know what I'm dealing with. Coming in, 7 mil. 7 mil. Paid about 57 million for John Duran and then got rid of him 6 months later. In fact, 7 mil. Put a 5 on the front of it, mate. All right, fair enough. Never mind. We've still got the Fulham offer. And we just need our scouting to complete on Jonah. There we go. Let's have a look. 62 rated. 78 to 84 potential. Is that the caliber of youngster that we're looking at? 59 rated Igor. 80 to 86 potential. Mayenda. Palace did want Pickford. You can piss off. But are we doing ourselves a disservice swapping this guy for Beto? I think we are. I think we are, but I do also want to get rid of Beto. I'm happy to move him on if we can come to a decent agreement. Now, Al Nassr didn't want to pay 57 million, and Real Vallecano didn't even want to pay 8.3. So let's go in a little bit less hardball with Fulham. Let's learn our lessons. Let's go in 8.8. They want to give me 4% of his future transfer fee. No. No sell-on clauses. Just give me the bunts. All right, I'll come down. Do you know what? I'll do a Black Friday deal for them. This is smart. This is consumer psychology. I don't want 8 million. I want 7.99 million. How much cheaper does that look? Marco Silva's not going to be able to say no. He said no. And he's done the same thing, hasn't he? Because 7.9 and 7.99, they don't look very much different. This is the consumer psychology. Marco Silva apparently is a master of it as well. Because that's basically the same thing to me, and I'm going to say yes. Pleasure doing psychology with you, Marco, mate. Right, so Beto's potentially off for just under 8 mil. That gives us a lot more cashola to spend. And here we go. It does feel sad to say goodbye. There was a part of me at one point that genuinely thought Beto could become the greatest tapping merchant in the league and just bag like 10, 15 goals a season, guaranteed every single year. And it's just not really worked out. And with Thierry Barry really stepping up this season, you guys just seen his goal against Villa. That was unbelievable. I think it's time that we moved on and cashed back in. We've just lost an absolute crap loads of money because I'm pretty sure we bought him for about 30 mil. But that was a previous manager and a previous regime, a previous owner, a previous sporting director. Got to cut your losses. The losses have been cut. We've master negotiated, obviously. Come on. But I'm now a little bit worried, and I'm a bit concerned at the job that my scouts are doing. I know Alcaraz, who is sending me a message here, could cover at striker. He's feeling really good. He doesn't want to be on the bench. I'll think about it. He did make an impact when he come on, to be honest with you. So there is a chance. But I'm a little bit worried at the job that my scouts are doing. I've got this guy over in Germany, and he's found me Ben Farhat. He's 66 rated with a potential of 85. If I dip over to my own academy and take a look at some of the youth prospects that we've got here, Seymour is 64 rated already. We can sign him for free. He's got a potential to go up to 94. He's got 5-star skill moves. Why would we pay him money if they're not going to be guaranteed decent players now and going to become world class? If I want to play someone who's 64 rated, I'll just play Seymour. So we've got that in our back pocket. We've also got Tom Johnson, 65 rated, can play cam if we don't manage to find a cam to replace roll with. We've got options in our youth academy, and I'm not averse to calling on the youth and giving them game time, especially in, I was going to say the Carabao Cup, we're in the semi-final, but you guys know what I mean, in the lesser games. I'm not afraid of it. I will potentially do it. In fact, get yourself in the senior team, Ruben. We need a striker on the bench, mate. It's your time to shine. So after a slip-up at home to Leeds, we bounced back with an away win. 2-0 away at Brighton. And we're doing okay. And we come to transfer deadline day, where I've adjusted my scouts. I have told them, I've moved them around. I've sent one to Belgium, I've sent one to Norway. I've told them I want a backup striker, a first team striker, a world-class prospect striker. I want a striker, all right? Yes, Seymour is there if we need him, but I would rather not rely on playing a 17-year-old kid. So far, they've not really found much. It has only been a few days, so, we'll give them time, but we're still staring down the barrel of the same 4 players. I don't think it's worth signing. I don't think we need to spend 2.9 mil. I know we've got more money from Beto, but I don't think we need to spend 2.9 mil on Morstead to have someone a few ratings higher than Seymour. So let's just keep ticking along deadline day and see what becomes of us. Anything in the first hour. An offer for Travers. Interesting. Do you want a 2-year loan? Well, bloody hell, mate. This isn't car finance. Either buy him or no, or don't, Piss off. Nothing in the second hour. Nothing in the third hour. All right, this is getting a little bit worrying. This is actually getting a bit worrying. I hope these scouts are doing some work. They found me absolutely nothing. I need some serious last-minute panic scouting here, lads. No. Piss off, Spurs. 17 mil for one of the best future prospect centre-backs in the league. Get out of here. And also, that 9.9 million offer from Man United is an absolute insult. Chief Executive, it's been brought to my attention that Nico Williams has been approached by Porto. Forest have received an offer of 22 million. Goes without saying that I need to act quickly if we're seriously interested in bringing him to our club. Don't you be getting involved in my transfer dealings, mate. I have decided that Mykolenko is doing a stellar job and Asnu is fine for backup. I'm not spending 20... How much money have you even given me, mate? However much it is, I want to spend 22 of it on a left back when we've got a good left back and a half decent backup. If it carries on like this, it doesn't look like I'll be spending anything on anything, to be honest with you. This could be the most dodgiest transfer deadline day of all time. And this is coming from a man who spent 32 years as an Everton fan. We've got 3 hours. We might have to make a panic signing. I might have to dive into my own footballing knowledge and make an absolute panic signing. All my scouts are busy. Lazy bastards, they're not doing anything. What about a loan? They're not interested in loaning him. Let's be realistic. In this world, he hasn't just absolutely bossed it in the World Cup qualifiers. And if we think, what rating would Troy Parrott be? I think he'd be similar to Beto. I reckon we could maybe get ourselves a deal. A man in a suit and jumper, by the way. Take my hat off to you, sir. I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to offer them 6 mil. Do what, 9.3 and a 12% sell-on clause. I can see the sell-on clause actually being important. I see more breaks into the squad. He might get sold. I can afford the 9.3 because of the Beto money. But I think we can get a bit of a better deal. Keep your sell-on clause. But I'm only going to give you 8.2. 9.2. This is a lot of money for a man that I've never scouted. This screams Farhad Mashiri panic signing at 9 PM on deadline day. We're a new club. We're a new club. We don't operate like that anymore. No, thank you. I will not continue the poor trends of Everton past. We are a new club and we'll look for the future, not immediate stupid impact signings. That's fine. That's fine. Let's keep going. Didn't need him anyway. And like that, deadline day ends and my scout in Belgium hasn't actually done any work. All right, fair enough. That's fine. That's fine. Deadline day is over. 316 mil spent in the transfer window. And a semi-final, second leg, at Goodison against Man United on legendary awaits. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, what sort of dirty destabilisation tactics are these? I've been courted for the Man United job the day that we play them at home in the semi-final second leg. Is this some sort of disgusting joke? That is outrageous, to be honest with you, from Man U. And I am really hopeful that we don't see some weird caretaker, like who even is that? Some weird caretaker manager bounce for Man U. Clearly, the board are not happy with their performance. They are languishing in the table. They are 2 goals behind going into the second leg of the Carabao Cup semi-final. And they've got a night at Hill Dickinson under the lights with a big, big job to do. I've made some big decisions as well. Charlie Alcaraz sent us a message after coming off the bench against Villa and making an impact, saying he'd love to start the next game. I started him. He didn't play well. He sent me another message saying, I'm sorry, boss, and I can do better. So I trusted him. And it paid off. He's played really, really well. He's absolutely smashed it. So Charlie Alcaraz is still in the team for this cup game. Dewsbury Hall is, yes, an option to come on, of course, but he's an option at camp and CDM, which is quite nice. We could move Alcaraz to striker as well. We could even see the debut of Ruben Seymour in a cup semi-final. There's the team sheet. Alcaraz in. Dibbling still on the bench. Njai's been playing well. And Man United come to the Hill Dickinson on legendary. All right, well, the new manager's clearly come in and said, put them to sleep, lads. Put them to sleep. Oh, there we go. Alcaraz steps in. Tierno Barry on the half turn. Tackle by Maguire. Okay, that was our first touch of the ball in the first 10 minutes. I don't think United realise they're 2 goals behind. If that's the way they want to play it, that is absolutely fine by me. I don't know what vision the new Man United manager is trying to instill into his team, but it is absolute tedium to play against. Look at this. This is the type of football that we coach at Everton. Direct, fast, quick passing, get the ball forward, make some runs and try and score some goals. Look at that for a run from Tierno Barry. There he goes. Come on, put this game to bed, Tierno. Come on. Stupid Man United. Oh, I've had 83% possession. Grow up. You're 4-1 down. Up the toffees. Oh, it's unbelievable work rate from Iliman Njai. That's unlucky, mate. Drop back in, Schlager. Get tight. Get tight. Well in, James Garner. And we break. And we break. Where's that Grealish run? There he goes. Mbemo doesn't want none of this. Shuffle it. Shuffle it. Into Charlie. Lovely turn. Njai. Bangs it. Oh, that's unlucky. That is unlucky. That is beautiful football, though. Oh my God, Milan's getting a nosebleed. We love it. Get in the box, Tierno. Get in the box, Tierno. Nod it down. Finish! Oh my God, Man United are a club in turmoil, and we are capitalising on it so well. This is sublime. I love it. What a first half. You thought legendary could keep me down? Absolutely not. Not when we're playing a club without an identity, a club in free fall, a club in turmoil who are so insistent on stupid possession football, they barely even create a chance. And then we smash them on the counter. It's 2-0, it's 5-1 in aggregate, and that tactics board there is working wonders. Look at the genius in work. Unbelievable. Surely not another one. Surely not another one. Alcaraz wants one. Oh. Unlucky, Charlie. You're playing well, mate. Keep your head up. They just don't want it. They just don't want it. Oh, it's a good save from Lamans. The Man United heads have dropped so much, and they're just in damage control. Pure damage control. 4 goals down with only 20-odd minutes left to play. And what that calls for is a couple of subs, and most importantly, the debut of 17-year-old Ryan Seymour in the semi-final of the Cup, because this game is done. This game has been put to bed. Let's give the young lad a run out, and let's give some people. I think Mikalenko's on a yellow, so we'll get Asnu on. Martel, new signing. On he comes. Njai's doing fine. Dibbling doesn't need a run out in a Cup semi-final. Dewsbury Hall's on. Seymour's on. Seamus Coleman. You deserve it, mate. Okay, we're out of subs. Never mind. Maybe in the final, if we're a few goals up. But most importantly, making his Everton debut, Ruben Seymour. Did I just call him Ryan? Absolutely. But I'm sure we'll learn his name properly as he plays more games and establishes himself at this club. It's a consolation goal, is what we're going to call it. But, you know, we've brought a lot of new players on, and we need to stay switched on, is what we need. Just keep the ball. Let's win both legs. See the game out. And we'll see you guys at Wembley. Tell me, mommy, ma. I don't want no tea, no tea. We're going to Wembley. Go on, the boys in blue. Up the frickin' toffees, mate. What a performance. What a relief off my shoulders that we won't be getting the sack. And what a goal from Milliman and Jai as well, by the way. Unbelievable. We're going to Wembley. I'll see you guys in the next episode.